Hello guys, it's Slidazzle here, and figured might as well keep this thing going. All right, today's episode we'll make our way through Jubilife City, uh, and hopefully get to Orberg City, and maybe even the mine. All right, let's go. All right, well, looks like the first thing we're gonna have to do is hop in the trainer school and deliver the parcel to Carl. Let's go. Thanks, Carl. Carl needs to be put on something. Before I get into that, let me make sure the team is healthy. We got Krangus and Cleopatra. I recorded the first episode at like 5 in the morning. I noticed I spelled both names wrong. You know what? I think it has a nice little ring to it. Cleopatra. It's gonna end up dead anyway, so might as well keep it. Alright, let's get this battle started. Go for an absorb. I always wondered if you can tell. That looks like... Huh? That did a lot more than I thought. Hmm. Right, I mean, I'll go for another absorb. We have stab, but I assume Abra has a higher special defense than defense, and we have a lower special attack than attack. But this should still work. I wonder when we get Razor Leaf. See, with that being green, I have to wonder whether like you can tell the type based on what you see. Makes you think. Alright, well tackles might be able to knock it out at this range. So I'm gonna go for it. Alright, 6. Let's see, does this end it? Let's go! And a crit. Ooh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta make sure I get the counter for next time. I've always wondered how many wild encounters you'd see in like your average run. I think we're at 14 now. I'll go through it at the end of the video, but hopefully I can get it up for next time. If anybody has any idea how to kind of turn this into a better setup, let me know in the comments. Alright. Oh. Now who might you be, fine sir? Oh, flex on the 10-year-old, I see how it is. How about instead I battle the girl inside? And don't do that. I'll get your Poketech soon. You know what? I healed, didn't I? If I didn't, I'm in trouble. Another Abra. Alright, good. I think we'll just go for Tackle. See, let's see if this is still green. Okay, it is. I think green might just be the color it always is. Oh, wow. I did not realize there was that drastic a special regular defense split. Well, it could have saved me a lot of trouble with the last battle. Watching the last video, I've noticed a couple of issues. One, despite it being 40 minutes long, we didn't even get to Jubilife, so I'm going to try and be faster this time. And two, the audio wasn't as good. So I am doing a different audio source this time. Hopefully it's a little better. I don't know how much better it will be, but, you know, should be good. Also, I think you might be able to hear the background noise this time. So, you know, if it's not there, that's a fat L in the chat, but if it is, already working on some major improvements. This looks like a clown. Yes, it does. Bring out the tough questions. Imagine being this clown. Your only job is to answer questions from a 10-year-old. You know, I'm gonna ignore you. Go to this clown first. Now, I recall basically never being able to get the order right. But, you know, 1, 2, 3. All right. So I believe last time, if we look at our map, the areas where we've caught a Pokemon, Route 201 is where the Starly died. Rest in peace, but we don't want any weak Starlies on our team. Verity Lakefront, we got Turtwig. Route 202 is where we got Cleopatra. I mean, Verity, we got Crangis. I don't care about the J spelling. I stick with my G. Alright, so that means we can go Route 203, Route 210, or 204. Let's go 204. See if we can catch something good. Weak looking. I'll let you know that I have it on good confidence that I'm probably the next Pokemon champion. No level 7 Bidoof is going to help you with that. Razor Leaf will be a game changer once I get that. Also, the reason why I'm using Crangis so much instead of Cleopatra is, you know, I'm waiting to get Razor Leaf or whatever. Maybe I even stick with Absorb, depending on what the level situation is. But I'm gonna wait till we get to like a cave so I can just do some easy switches and get one-hit kills. Also, you know, pro strat, I believe you can get higher defense if you kill mostly rock and ground Pokemon, like EV training kind of stuff. I don't know the values for each, and I'm definitely not going to focus on that in the Nuzlocke, but something to think about. Pesky little Bidoof. So yeah, really let me know in the comments if anybody watches this, uh, what you think could improve the stream. I know for me, I'd like to have the Pokemon I have listed on the side, maybe something with the badges that I have shown. Uh, and I mean the Pokemon with their names. And I think that would be about it. Alright, I know the first video was not the best quality, and neither will this video. But, you know, I had fun recording. I was really surprised how much I enjoyed doing it. You know, it's definitely weird to just talk to yourself, but, you know, I'm actually starting to get used to it. You know, still a little tired from all the tests I've taken, so not as funny as I'd like to be, but, you know, that'll come with time. Ooh, quick attack. Starlies are very good early game. Honestly, throughout the whole game. Quick attack with stab does a lot more than you'd think, and I think it learns wing attack pretty early on too. So any grass or bug Pokemon, or fighting, but I don't think you deal with that too much. Just have trouble right from the get-go. All right, let's see what Pokemon we get. And it's a Bidoof. All right. All right, so let's go with Absorb. I think it should be slightly weaker with Stab. I don't know what Bidoof's stats are like. Alright. Did a little more than half, so I'm not going to attack it anymore. I will just throw the balls. Two, three, and you are mine. Now, obviously, here's the hardest part of this ordeal. I have to come up with a good nickname. Now, I noticed I got a bunch of comments from a particular fellow, Joey Brown. I'm going to give you a shout out. And in honor of my first fan, or rather, my first viewer, uh, let's go with the name Beefrod. And Joey, whenever you see Beefrod, just know that I am thinking of you. Oh. Alright, welcome to the squad. So we got our HM slave, quiet nature. Now that's interesting. Unaware. Oh, okay. I can work with that. I think Bidoof actually has some pretty good abilities. I think it's unaware, simple, and then its secret ability is actually the worst of the three. But this is good because I think it would mean you can't get swept. I don't know how this would work out practically, and it's definitely not going to be fun to train. But for now, we have Beef Frog. Oh, I think I just made a mistake. I don't think I should have caught a Pokemon from here, although it's not like I can really control it. Ooh, 'tis a shame. I guess we already have Cranjus, no need for another grass type. But Badoo is a strong Pokemon, or at least fun to use. Obviously, Roselia and Roserade are its evolved forms. But it has some solid type advantages. Perhaps if I were using Chimchar, I would be more upset at not getting a Badoo here. With its health, I think I can go for an Absorb. It should do more than... If it does more than 2 HP, it should knock it out. And then I can just recoup an extra... Oh, that's brutal. That's what I get. Can't fault a man for trying. Wow. Now the reason I went for Tackle is because I think it still has 2 HP left instead of 3. I think it had 3 last turn. So, don't want to keep you guys waiting. What? Oh wow, that's a strong ability. I guess I'll have to heal up anyways. Making this a colossal waste of time. Well, you know what? Life is about the journey, not the destination. And so is a Pokemon adventure. Alright. I die right now. Alright, made it. Now, I am doing this run blind, but I have played through this game before. So, might be some inconsistencies in terms of what I remember. But, now that I'm here, I will get the coupon. And I have received the Poketech. Poketech? Alright. Calculator, step counter, and that. And the time. It's 3:06. Keep it on the step counter. How about like every 10,000 steps, I'll have a nice little surprise. Alright, let's go in here. This building looks important. Got anything to say? Oh, nice. Remember, kids, always talk to strangers. Actually, I think I read somewhere that like 98% of kidnappings were from your own family members. So, with that rosy little thought, remember that good old dad over there is more likely to kidnap you than, the creepy guy in the ice cream truck with blacked out windows. With his fingerprints burned off. Well, I think I'll go. I don't care that you are on an interview. No, I will not join your group. Make some friends yourself. Ooh, that's interesting. Made out of a mountain. You know what isn't interesting? This. Alright. Cranjus, Cleopatra, Beefrod. Beefrod also has the privilege of being all cats. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I mean, I can't think of anything better to do. Where's Route 303 though? I'll keep a counter of this. Oh, alright. I guess going to the right. Oh, Carl. Oh boy. Oh, hope we have potions. Ooh, don't be intimidate. Level 7. Alright, I mean, we should be able to take it with Cranjus. Oh, but we have intimidate with our Jinx. Oh. Let's hope his Chimchar doesn't know Ember. You know what? Considering the Growl, that actually did a decent amount. If it just goes for attacks, I should have 3 more. Or if I can crit it. Oh. You know what? Good. Keep on growling. I hope I have this in fixed battle mode. You know what? I think what I'm going to go for here is I'm going to go for Cleopatra, and the Intimidate should get the Starly one lower. And then I can get a... Oh wait, that's not going to help at all. I was thinking to get a clean switch into Turtwig for Cranjus, but oh boy. Is this a risky move? A crit? I don't know if it does 1.5 or 2. Alright. Do we even have the power to end it? We do not. Oh boy. So all of that was for naught. You know what, I'm gonna put in Cranjus, because we might need Beefrod to eat up a hit later. That's not what we wanted. Alright, so my strategy completely backfired. But I think it's low enough to where Absorb would be better, so I can actually recoup a health. Hit point. Hit point or health point? Also, I'll try to do something about the cursor. I know it's not super pleasant to look at. It's neither with the Desmume controls. But I don't know what I can do about that, especially with my level of expertise. At least I got something out of that mishap. Leer. That actually could come in handy. Let's see what level he's working with. I think it's going to be 9. Yep. Alright. Now I'm already down a tackle. I mean down a attack. Let's see how much this does. Oh, that's nothing. I think the strategy here is just going to be tackle it out, even with Growl. Oh. Now a crit. Now I'm not really in any danger still. Okay. Now. Okay, so now I still am not in any danger for one-hit moves, but I'm going to switch out. If it leers again. This should do, I think, 8, 7. Alright. Alright, I'm still fine. Alright, I think it's time to switch out. Unfortunately, because of my mistakes, I'm gonna have to give old Beefstick the chance instead of coming in to use the Intimidate, which would have been ideal. But also, the fact that we've seen a couple of... This doesn't actually do anything, does it? Or is it opponent stat changes? You know what? Let's try it out. Oh, Let's not try it out. Alright, and good night, Irene. This should do it. You know what? I know I've already been recording for longer than I would have thought, but let's make sure we get to the Orberg mine. Beef Rod learn growl. Alright, making progress. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna heal up, but before I do that, let's see what we get. And we finally get that Starly, that ever-elusive Starly that we have been looking for. I'm gonna absorb. I think that'll be a better way to lower it. That's a good amount. Two more of these and we should be basically guaranteed a capture. Do I want to risk it? Because I'm gonna be honest, Starly probably interests me more than the other two that I have right now. Do I risk it? You know what? Let me throw a Pokeball. If this doesn't work, then I'll risk it. Didn't I say, though, that I would be aiming to use Pokemon that I haven't used before? It's been a while. Alright, good thing I didn't try that. And now for the name. Let's see what I can conjure up. Starling, Starly. You know what? In honor of, I think The Weeknd has a song called Starboy. Let's see. Star. Who's a star? Justin Bieber. It's not relevant anymore, is he? Keanu Reeves. Oh, that's a star. Let's think. Star who's a bird. You know what? Sir Elton John has a song called Skyline Pigeon. I think there is no better name for this Starly than Elton John. I'm sure I'll spell this wrong too, as I have basically everything. Oh, and you know what? Let's go lowercase. Alright. Welcome to the party, Elton John. Serious nature. I believe that is a good one for a Starly. Keen eye. That's a shame. Would have been nice to get Intimidate. But not for everyone. Alright. You know what? For now, I'm just gonna make my way through with Turtwig. You know, I don't know if any of you watch Team 4 Star. I don't know if any of you watch this. But if you do, they have a thing called TFS Grinds. And perhaps the next episode could be a quick TFS Grinds. Alright, well, you know what? We're not going to skip any battles. I just thought of the fact that I think somebody must be playing these characters, right? Do they just hire some person to like make these sounds for hours in a row? Now that is something I want to be a part of. That would be fun. At least to watch. Now I have some pretty good impressions myself. I can do a killer Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. You know, or Hannah means family. I don't know. I think I could have been Lilo if they needed a guy. Although I would have been like 2 when it came out. Whenever it came out. I don't know. Really know. But it feels like I was super young when I first started watching. Alright. Another thing I'm thinking about, and I probably mentioned this last time, was speeding up the battles. Now, this would involve me moving the mouse across the screen, which isn't super aesthetically pleasing, but, you know, that's something we can deal with. If you want it, of course. If anyone, wants it. Alright, with that, this guy is dead. And remember, this is a Nuzlocke, so I'm not just defeating his Pokemon, I am killing them. In a hysterical sorrow, they stay there forever, weeping as their best friend is dead. I did know that. Not super helpful there. Alright, at least somebody wants this smoke. Cricketot. Ooh, these are not fun to deal with. Level 7. Do they know any attacking moves? This might be a good chance to get Elton John sometime. Maybe we can learn quick wing attack. This is not going to be a good time to get Elton John in. Let's see how much this does. Oh, we don't even have. I'm still faster. Okay, that's nothing. I'm not waiting for this. And Crangis. You know what? It'll get the XP anyway. Anyways. Use Bide. Darn. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna have to end this quick. This attack hits. Oh. Ooh. If I had to bury Crangis there, would have never forgiven myself. Well, I gotta rush through this. I don't have to rush, but I'll try and make some good time. So, I'm not gonna heal up. I'll try and regain my energy through an absorb. Quick attack. Alright, that's something. Well, you should be down. Your favorite bug, the one you've been raising for months, is now dead. At my hands. We're not really like the good guys here. We're the villains. I mean, Sheen has always gotten himself into some fun adventures. Now, I think I'm going to go for an absorb here. I think I should be able to end it. All right. Nice. All right, well, not wasting any absorbs on you. Hopefully this tackle does the trick, but it'll probably need 2 hits. Just missed. Yeah, I don't know how much time I've been playing for this episode, but I definitely think I will speed up battles. At least the... Ooh, that's great. At least the unimportant battles. Starting next episode. I have no idea when that'll be. Maybe Monday. Perhaps if I can get everything I need to get done tomorrow, it'll be then. But I also have some fantasy football playoffs that I have to deal with. Or, not playoffs, but final regular season week. And I cannot leave my team alone. They will need my emotional support and tweets. Finish too soon? You're like 7. I think I might just run from this. Yep. You're not going to be. That's just my best guess. 1 Pokemon and it's a Machop. At least you have the type advantage. Ooh, this leads me to my next question. Rachel, that's gonna be a fun little toy to use. How will I, if I get a Machop or an Abra, how will I evolve it? I mean, I suppose one thing I could do is use cheats to get a similar Pokemon, but I don't think that should be allowed. I think I might just have to deal with unevolved forms. I think I'll just avoid keeping the trade evolution Pokemon on my team. And we've gotten through Route 203. Nope, we still have this bitch. You have a badge. I better be seeing some double-digit Pokemon on our team if I'm to believe that. And a Starly? Yeah, no chance Rourke lost to that. Level 5, come on. I don't even think I could beat Rourke as is. I'm pretty sure you can't. It's a lot of postulating amongst these 5-year-olds. Though, don't you need to be like 10 to get your trainer ID? How are some of these people look like kids? I mean, 10 is a kid, but like they look like they're 5 or 6. Pretty irresponsible parents, if you ask me. I guess kidnapping isn't a thing in the world of Pokemon. Oh, you lost. La la la. Your best friends are dead. Ooh. Speak of the devil. Never noticed this, but Abra kind of looks a little bit like Mew. Curious creature. Would have escaped even if I hadn't wanted it. Ooh, a repel. Eh. I'm not about that repel life. Now, I almost definitely won't get a shiny, but it should be worth mentioning that if I do find one, I am required to catch it. You know, my Nuzlocke, my rules. I'll figure out some repercussions for having it on my team or failing to catch one. Perhaps, you know, any 3 Pokemon, or like if I fail to catch a shiny, a random Pokemon dies, 3 random Pokemon die. If I do catch this shiny, I have to like knock out the Pokemon from that route. I don't know. All right. Rock Smash. That's something we can use right now. Well, no need to waste it. We do have our HM slave. Beef Rod. I can go for some Slim Jims right now. Alright, and I guess we are gonna get a Pokemon here. It's Geodude. Now this is interesting, but I can already tell, because I think you need to evolve it into Golem, you're gonna need to trade it, that I will not really be using this unless it's a last resort. I know Nuzlocks are typically you know, not done out of, you know, what you want, but rather necessity. But I feel confident that I'll be seeing enough Pokemon to where I won't need to get a Pokemon that I can't fully evolve. I feel like that'll take away from the experience. I'll keep it on the team for now. It's a solid wall, but I won't really be spending any time training it. But there is a clear and obvious name for this. There are actually 2. Alright. Congrats, Geodude. Welcome to my team. You will now have a lot of food. All the food you can want. But what will your name be? Alright, so I'm thinking of 2 things. It is just a rock. You know what? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? But there was also a bug catcher. And there's Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade. So let me spell it Dwayne Wade in honor of Dwayne Wade. I believe this is how he spells it. If not, oh, no caps. Doesn't matter. You're not going to see the light of day pretty soon anyways. Bold nature. Oh boy, you're going to have a high defense. Oh boy, that's high. Oh, I'm going to guess Shinx does not really turn into much of a defender. Level 7. Alright, well, ooh, forgot. I can use Razor Leaf now. This might honestly get it right away. Shinx has low defense stats. This is stab. It's a pretty strong move, and we got it. Alright, I guess Razor Leaf is going to be the game changer. We should now be able to one-hit a lot of things. Oh boy. This encounter counter is not going to be super fun. I'm going to have to go through the video. Again, if anyone knows any way to do this using QuickTime, to just get this counter on the screen, I would open it, I'd welcome it with open arms. Now, this has a low special defense, and it's 4 times effective, and it's stab. This should take it out, even though it only has a 20 base power. And it does. Let's see what kind of health we retain. 9. That's nice. Now, does that mean Geodude had 18 or 19? I don't really know how much we recoup. I wonder if I can put a counter up in post. Or maybe that'll be what the mouse is for. Ooh, just missed. Wonder what it is absorbing. Is it absorbing your life force? Now, like, is hit points like energy? Is it like damage? Like, can a Pokemon break their arm or something? Ooh, Psyduck. This should be. Ooh, that would have been a cool Pokemon. I think you can actually get it in this cave too. And if I do try and get Pokemon that I haven't used before, that would have definitely been fun. Ooh. That's a surprising survival. There are a bunch of interesting water Pokemon out there. You know, Psyduck would be cool. I don't know if you can get Starmie, but I haven't really used that before, and it's pretty nice. I think, you know, Tentacruel, those would be cool Pokemon to have on this team. I think actually the only place I would have honestly grinded for a Feebas. Imagine getting a Feebas on a Nuzlocke. I would have figured out the right places to like get Pokemon. I think there are 4 tiles. Oh, all right. Look down on me. Ooh, digging the music. Hopefully you can hear this. Well, what are you doing here? Oh, I finally got here? I've beaten you now, what? Once? Twice? I think just once. Now this is the Orberg Mine. I think what we will do, let me check the bag. 2. Alright, so I will, oh, guess I don't have much of a choice. Oh, we got lucky. Cranch is getting a little overpowered. I really wonder what would be a nice water type to get. Obviously, I can't plan out the team, but I want, you know, a mix of strong and unique. I don't want your typical starter, Starly, Shinx sort of team. Now, where's the Pokemon? Is it somewhere over here? Huh. Must have missed it. Oh, there it is. We get 10 Premier Ball for some special Pokemon out there. Let's see. Let's get 2 potions, 2 antidotes, and let's get a Paralyze Heal. Let's see what you have. Do you have anything interesting? Yeah, no. Heal balls might be, helpful early game, but I mean, heal balls would be helpful in real life. Imagine Team Rocket has you stranded. You have to weaken a Pokemon, but you can't use it. Alright, I don't think I can talk to them. Let's see if we can find something new. And an Onix. Oh wow, this could be a development. Not often you use Onix. Oh, but isn't it This might be another one of those Pokemon where it's traded. Oh wow, this is gonna take a while. I have no choice to tackle it because Absorb or Razor Leaf would kill it one shot. And I know I can't really use it because I can only evolve it into Steelix with a trade. Alright, well, you know what? I'm just going to take the liberty of speeding this up. Because this is not going to be fun. And I think they also have low catch rates, so... Oh, come on, don't be that guy. Now, maybe I can't really risk a Razor Leaf. Have to be careful. It's a lot of screeches. And just to be safe, we put Cleopatra in there. We get the Intimidate. Oh, come on. I can't. Ooh, I can. Is this really gonna be the end? I don't plan on using any items. This might be the end. Oh, let's go. Now, do I use items or do I not? Alright, I think I should be good after this. Hopefully the bind becomes undone. Shh. It's a bunch of Leers. Alright, okay, let's get out of here. Oh, Once I have 0 PP. Oh my god. Come on. Oh. Alright. Well, with that stinker, I think that's a sign that we'll end it here. Oh my god. That's just so sad. Alright, well, fun playing today. I look forward to any and all comments. Hopefully I get some views. I know last time I got some, but I think that was pretty much entirely just friends. Um, but yeah, let me know what you think. Slidazzle out. I'll go through the video, get the encounters, see if I can maybe do some editing, and hopefully this saves. Alright, see ya.